it still going? All right, at least the mics is on. Okay.
What's up, good people?
What's up, everybody? If y'all, I just wish y'all could see the behind the scenes, because
We probably should have like a B-roll camera just recording everything.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all don't understand. When I would do good, evil is always near, man.
But I kid you not, the devil don't want us to do this podcast. That's how I know
it's gonna be powerful.
We have to do it.
No, dead serious. It's gonna be powerful.
Because
I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better.
She's gone.
Welcome everybody to the Slick and Shug podcast.
Yeah. I'm super excited.
Yeah, otherwise known as the SNS podcast. That's what I'll be referring to it as.
Yeah, I like that. SNS podcast.
It seems to roll off the tongue. But yeah, y'all, we're here. We're blessed. We are getting this thing started. We done put the bug in everybody's ear, and they are definitely holding up their end of the bargain, and they are on our ass.
Yeah, they ain't playing with us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Which,
it helps though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
It helps. Just that accountability. You know what I'm saying? Keeping us accountable, holding us accountable.
For sure.
We hope y'all enjoy, and I promise you, we got some conversations for them. Do we not?
Yeah.
We got some stuff. Man. We got a lot of stuff to share. So, with that being said, let's dive right into it.
Yeah. Just a little overview of what to expect from SNS is a lot of love, laughter, and real conversations, I think. Conversations that we've had mainly like in private.
Yeah.
Conversations we've had with our peers and just other family members. So, yeah. I think that's
That's a smart way to say it.
Yeah.
I think the emphasis, for me personally, I think the emphasis is like, I want it to be the emphasis to be on us being genuine. Like, that's us. Like, I literally just want it to be like, y'all know how y'all ever be around people and you just like, man, this conversation is good. We should start a podcast. Man, if y'all knew how many times we said that, I mean, bro, it's been years where we just like, man, we should do that. And then one day we just came up with it, like, let's do it. So, honestly, God, truth, I expect nothing but, like, genuine, raw, uncut conversations, like, giving to y'all the same way we just give it to each other. Like, just raw and uncut, being open and honest. Yeah, so hold me to it, I'll hold you to it.
All
right, well, it's locked and loaded now. It's locked and loaded now.
Episode 1.
Episode uno.
It only takes what?
Uno. Let's do it.
Oh, okay.
It takes one.
Okay.
Let's go.
So, the title of this episode is, what was the title?
Does your family like me?
For real.
It's one I've been wanting to share. We shared this conversation, like, we probably revisited a few times a month, just kind of like thinking about the past.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, to kind of kick it off. When we first started off, did you feel like your family liked me as a person?
I could say, did they like first meeting you?
Yeah.
You think? I think, yeah, for the most part. Backstory. First of all, when he met, who'd you meet first?
It had to be your mom.
Yeah, he met my mom
It
first.
had to be your mom.
Yeah, it was during COVID. My mom was staying here with us because we were sick, so she was risked her health to come take care of us.
For real.
And I feel like you were probably like most yourself with my mom here because we was all in one place. But when he met my grandma, I did not know who he was. He was quiet. If you know Nick Williams, Slick Nick, if you know this man, he is never quiet. If he quiet, something is wrong, or he finna like start a riot. I don't know. At my grandma's house, he was just so quiet. I guess he was like trying to scope out the scene, but I didn't know that's what was going on.
It's uncharted territory,
But my thing is, I had already told my grandma like how he is. Like, oh no, like he loud, like he'll fit right in. Went over my granny house. This man is quiet as a mouse. I was like, did I piss him off when we came over here? Like, do he not like my granny? Like, what is going on? But, and then my grandma, she kind of messed with him and was like, "You okay? Like, you know, you alright? Like,
And
what's
she's
wrong
like,
with him?
you want a beer? You want a
Yeah, you
Coke?
okay?"
But
Yeah.
I feel like to answer that, I really like genuinely like how my grandma is. Well, yeah. And it's not like you got to be uptight or you can't be yourself. But it's like coming in, you know, you speak, you hug. I was creeped out that you didn't hug your granny when you first walked in. Like I kind of was looking at it like, like, okay, all right, like maybe you know they just don't do that. But now, okay, I'm a stranger, so I gotta establish myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you gotta realize like I've never been to your granny's house. This is uncharted territory, and in my family we don't play with the elders. Like, and I know it was like it ain't like you know I felt any tension and nothing like that, but it was just like you know I'm big and you know I'm a lot, and so I gotta observe first. I didn't know how your granny was. You know what I'm saying?
Little did he know.
Yeah.
My granny is not the typical granny. Okay.
Not whatsoever. Oh, that's my girl. That is my girl. That is my girl.
Yeah. So I guess back to answer your question, if they liked you, I feel like they liked you like enough to want to get to know you, if that makes sense. Because you know when you meet somebody new, it's like you know okay if she like it I love it, but now they ask about him more than they ask about me. You feel me? So it's like I go to my granny's house, who I knew my whole life. I'm the one who made her grandma, just to throw that out here. I walk in her house without this man. Where Nick?
That's my grandma now.
Excuse me?
That's my granny.
You wouldn't even know him
That's my
if it
girl.
wasn't for me. So
that's my girl.
yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I can say yeah. They liked you enough to want to continue to get to know you.
Yeah. Okay. It was.
And to want you to be around, you know, and stuff. But,
I like that. I like that.
Now they love you.
It's genuine. Yeah, it's real now. It's definitely real now.
So, what? Yeah.
So on my end, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I think like with my family, you got to know what role I play in my family. So like I'm like the glue. You know, I'm like the bubbly one, the live one. You know, like I can control the event. I can. You know, I'm the one in my family. But like I feel like when I brought you around, it was kind of like, you know, like and not like in the like they didn't like you way, but they was just like, all right, like, you know, if he bringing her around, it's something, you know what I mean? Like this something. So I think they kind of was like scoping the scene. I think like they accepted you the same way your family accepted me. I think their process of elimination, I guess I can say, I think their process of elimination was different.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, let's see what she really here for, you know. But never like in malice, but just like genuine, like same way your family would be.
Like,
but your family more laid back. Your family like you know, sidebar. Your granny tried to get me drunk as soon as I walked in. That was the first thing. Or you know, second time meeting me, she was like, "You don't want no beer?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll take one." She was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get you drunk now, baby. Be careful." And you know, why she say that? And, you know, so it's just like I think my family, your family, like to open you up to see who you really are. My family like let the time kind of progress and let things unfold on their own, you know, because they don't want to pressure you, they don't want to pressure me, they don't want to. I would say, you know, one day we'll probably get them money or I'll ask them that question. That's a very good question though. Like I think they did like you enough for what they knew. You know what I mean? I think obviously you stunning, you gorgeous. So I think like the look test you passed that off rip. You know what I'm saying? I think it was just like, what is she here for? You know, do she think Nick is, you know, does she think he on top of the world right now? Do she think he, you know, he just having it or whatever? Is she like, you know, I think it's just like speculation. I think that's all it is. Yeah. Speculation. Like I said, I asked them, I'm going to ask and be like, you know, what if they can remember, like, how do y'all feel about this? I think they like you. I ain't going to tell you. I think they like you. I can remember.
They like me now or liked me then?
They liked you then. Okay, obviously, they love you. We said it every time before they get off the phone, you know, they love you now. But like as far as like in the beginning, I would say like let's just say like the first 3 to 4 months. I think like it was like okay, I like her. Whether it's like is she gonna be around forever or what, I think it's like no, I really like her. Yeah. But I think the thing, you know, where I started to mess up, I started to like, oh here, get her number, and y'all start talking. Oh Destiny, y'all like the same stuff. Go ahead and bro, I'm the king of trying to connect somebody together, bro.
Listen, but me and your sister could definitely agree that the sky is blue.
Yeah.
We could have both said that to him in different conversations, and he would have been like, "Oh, I gotta get you." I'm like, I'm still getting to know you.
I saw it.
Hold up.
I just felt like y'all should. I'm like, why aren't y'all cool already, bro? I'm like, and I would just, and looking back, you know, in the time frame, I didn't think I was forcing, but like looking back now, I definitely felt like
You was just excited.
Yeah, I was just
so
like,
excited.
I'm like, bro, if y'all knew how alike y'all are, if y'all knew how, you know what I mean? I was just like, let's do it. Like y'all need to be cool, whatever.
You gotta slow down.
Yeah, but it came together very nicely though. Like I love y'all's relationship.
Yeah.
Like she don't play about you for sure. She don't play about you now.
I don't play about her. Look, or my niece.
Yeah, for sure.
So I guess my next question would be, who were you most like worried about in my family? Like, who would you think was gonna give you like a hard time?
I thought you had like, this is before meeting anybody, but I just thought you like, I'm like, pretty girls, they always come with just a
bald daddy.
You know what I mean? Like a bald daddy, muscle shirt, toughest nigga in the world, or toughest guy in the world. Like, I just really, really, really like, because I know how we are about the females in our family. So, like, even with my little sister, we would, like, mess with and poke fun at the dudes that she would talk to, or, like, you know what I mean? Like, and so we would do stuff to, like, bully them, basically, like, to see, like, if you really here, or, you know, just, like, to see what type of dude you are. Because, like, you going to be riding around with my sister in your car, and I don't know you, or we don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't know where you at. We don't have no information on you. So I just fully expected, like, that karma to come back on me. Like, here go this tough daddy, or here go this tough uncles, or you got little male cousins who just think they finna, like. So, no, I just fully expect it. And then I'm like, because it comes in 3 different ways. Like, they may just be the quiet, just kind of eyeball you the whole time to see if you crack. They could be the joke on you hard, or they could just be, like, actually, like, yo, let's have a talk. And I was prepared for all 3, because you know what I mean? Like I said, like, you know, like game recognized game. So I just felt like overly I was prepared to joke if they was going to joke. They was going to try to clown me. Yeah. I was overly prepared for the jokes, and I felt like that's where I would win them. I was like, if they funny, I got them. Or if they, you know, if they start joning me, I got them, because they going to be like, oh, he holding his own. But then I was like, if they on tough stuff, I'm like, relationship might not last long. I'm like, we might not be together. Oh, man, I'm steady 10 on that. But, yeah, other than that, I was just like, I was fully prepared. I think I was, like, fully prepared. Honestly, God, true. I'm like, yeah, this girl, I'm like, yeah, she beautiful, she quiet. They always come with something was behind you.
That's funny.
No, for real. I really, like,
he was
I'm
ready
so
to be jumped, boy.
Anything, I promise you, baby, I can't make that up. I was prepared for anything.
That
like,
is
you don't
crazy.
understand. I literally was like, all right, what we walking into? But,
no, you thought it was going to be like Bad Boys when dude was trying to take
Yeah.
Nah, for real. Out on a date.
Me and my brother, my cousins, like, we would do stuff like that. Like, just to pick with you, see what you know what I'm saying? I'm flip that question on you. What was your perspective coming in? Like, how did you feel like, oh, man, what was your perspective?
Like, who was I nervous about?
Yeah,
like,
what were you thinking? What was your pre-plan?
I think once I found out you had, like, a sister. Like, a little sister.
Okay.
And then because you told me he's, like, the oldest out of, like, the 3. I was like, okay. And he's like, I got, I'm the oldest of my siblings or whatever. And he's like, yeah, I got a little brother. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know the brother. All right, cool. You know,
I
can
get the brothers.
the brother. Okay, cool. He's like, yeah, and I got a little sister. You know that episode.
Oh, Raven.
Oh, that's so Raven. When she went on the date with Devon and brought his little sister. I was like, okay, how little is the sister? Like, is she go, like sabotage?
I got that bad too. Like,
this her big brother. And then he was telling me like how he's the glue to the family. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta deal with the sister. Like, I was okay, like the mom, okay, cool, but the little sister, like, they reckless.
And she could have been any type of.
Could have. Because, the moms, for the most part, unless it's like a real crazy mom that, is just real disrespectful. But, like, most moms is just like, oh, okay. Like, they'll at least, like, play nice until I get to know you. Yeah. But the little sister, I might walk in the room, she be like, what is this? Like, or who is that? Oh, you got another one? Like, that type of vibe. So I just didn't know what to expect. But Now, like I said,
it's time to get to the nitty gritty, man. So when we went to, I want to say it was like a family reunion, or maybe it was just like a housewarming. No, it was a family reunion. It was after a family reunion, and we had all went to my auntie's house. When one of my aunties was on Facebook Live, and she looked. And
no, that was Thanksgiving.
It was Thanksgiving.
That was the first Thanksgiving we had together.
So my auntie yelled out and said to you, oh no, said on live, here's Nick, that's my nephew Nick. Hey baby, how you doing? And then this is girlfriend of the week. What was going through your mind? You got to know my auntie. Y'all just have to know my auntie. But coming in, she don't know my auntie. So I want to know, what was you thinking when she just up and said those words like, hey, y'all, this is Nick's girlfriend of the week. Was you ready to deal? Was it like, what was on your mind? Be honest.
Nah, I thought it was funny. Because one, we had already compared like our family members.
Oh yeah.
So like
yeah.
we would know what to expect. So when you told me like, oh, that's my auntie so and so, that's the one who you said was probably like your auntie, and I was like, oh, okay, I know what to expect. It was funny. Was I expecting her to say that? No. But it was funny nevertheless. Because I just already based off everything he told me about everybody, all his family and stuff. I was just like, oh, okay, cool. Like I knew, trust me, I come from a family where you have to have thick skin. Because it's jokes flying all around.
Bro, have you ever been in a club and they screech the music? Like, that's what I felt. Like, I'm telling you, that's exactly what when she said, she was like, and I was geeked. I'm finna grab you, throw the deuces up. I'm finna, I'm geek. And she was just like, yeah, this Nick girlfriend of the week. I was like, whoa. Like, you know that meme where the dude like, that would, bro, that hurt. I was like,
she gonna leave me.
No, you didn't. I was like, fam.
Nah.
And I gave it a little minute. You don't remember? I gave it a minute. I'm like, waiting, like, she finna say I'm just playing.
No, she was dead.
I'm like, she finna say I'm just playing.
She was serious.
Stood on that.
She did laugh. She went to the next person, actually, because she was showing everybody at the
she was showing who I was there, kicking it for Thanksgiving.
And then his brother took her phone, and his mom ran over to me and was like, you have to, like, she did not. Are you okay?
Yeah, everybody. No, I can't say, like, I can say,
okay,
like, my entire, everybody that was there, except for my auntie, came up and apologized. Everybody but my auntie came up and apologized.
I don't even think she knew what she did.
Everybody.
I don't even think that phased. It's not like it did something to me, but it's like, I don't think she knew that it was an awkward thing to, like, say or not an okay thing to say.
I don't think she think that she offended you. Like, I don't think it was. She didn't I don't think it was like malice. You get what I'm saying? I don't think it was malicious. I think it was like that was the joke. I think that was the dry humor. Yeah. I think she genuinely was being funny, like 100%. Yeah. I think her, like, because she rarely ever laughs at her own jokes. That's her type of humor.
That just means he was bringing cycling a lot of people up through that girlfriend
not even. Week. And y'all can fact check this. I have only brought 2, maybe 3 around my family, period, ever in life history. I mean, from kindergarten, anything. Only brought around. And that's like friends, like girlfriend. Only 3 women, period. Yeah. Yes, only 3 women, period. Maybe 3, like I said, 2, maybe 3.
But now thinking back, I think that's why, like, my family accepted you a lot, like, quicker, because 1, they know me, and 2, I probably only brought like 1 person around.
Yeah, you told me that.
And that was like years ago, like probably like high school. Yeah. But so I think that's how they was like, okay, if that ain't like him, all right, if he around.
So that was rare. That kind of was unheard of. Yeah. Okay.
Like they didn't know, like, or they would know I was probably like talking to, or I don't even think they know that. Like,
no, like this is probably like the home run in their mind. Like this is like the number, like the only dude you ever brought around in their mind. Yeah, because
at my big age, that was it.
Yeah. Okay, so like now I want to take it to a kind of a deeper level. Let's kind of like really dive deep, and see like exactly. Let's make it practical for them. You know what I mean? Like let's give them some meat and potatoes that they can take and put on their plate, if that makes sense. So like looking at our situation and our dynamic, for instance, you know the thing that we love talking about when you say like, I came in and you kind of messed my world up. I came in expecting like, your family gotta like me, like, oh, I gotta be this hell of a nigga, you know what I mean? Like, I just gotta be this dude that just win your whole family over. And then like you messed my world up. He was like, I was like, what if they don't like me? He was like, I don't care. I like you.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think like, bro, that was like pivotal for me. Like I will never forget that day you did that, and you told me them words, and I was like, dang. And it was like it was like you had discovered America to me. I was just like, it don't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I just like, you know, we grow up in a culture where it's just like, you know, I don't want to be the outcast, or I don't want to, you know, bring bad blood. Or I don't want to be what separates your relationship with your family. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to be that to their loved one. I would hope. I would assume. But yeah, it's like, I know when you told me that, like, that kind of blew my mind. So like, talk about that. Like, what, you know what I mean? Like, how, you know, make that practical. That's what I want to know. Like, how can you, what is it about that? Like, what really?
Yeah. Yeah, so I think I probably like discovered that about myself because I used to think that way as well. But like when I don't even know how to put it, but I guess one thing about me, I've always been the type to I'm gonna do what I want type, not like in a rebellious type of way, or like just because you said I can't or whatever. But it's just like I need to see for myself, whether it's a good lesson, a bad lesson. I just need to see. So it was just like, it was situations where like I would run to like family members to talk about a situation I'm in or like a certain person, and they would give me, you know, like their input or whatever, and I was just like, oh, okay. It wasn't what I wanted to hear. And so I still did what I wanted to do anyway, and I realized one of my cousins point blank was just like, don't talk to me about this anymore. Like, you're going to do what you want. And I was like, damn. Like,
it do kind of make
okay.
you,
And that just kind of like, when I still continued to do what I wanted to do, regardless of, and I just stopped, you know, just one, bothering them, and then two, also caring about what they thought.
Right.
Because I'm going to do what I want to do anyway. And so when it comes to like, I think like the family dynamic, like my core family, like my intermediate family, I just never cared. I don't know. I have no idea.
You've never felt like...
Yeah, like, I feel like the part I just talked about, like, it helped a lot, because, like, I'm going to do what if I like this person.
Yeah.
I want to be with this person.
You will go against the world.
If you prove yourself enough
Yeah.
for me to be willing to do that, then yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, I've always.
Bro,
I'm gonna see for myself.
I thought that was so interesting.
That don't make sense.
That line thin though. That line thin between like, I see something about her that you can't see. You need to let her go, and like, cause you could be lost in love.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. That's, you know what I'm saying. Like FG, like Jermaine say, let's start there. Like it get complicated too. Like that's a very very thin line between like, do you really, like, you know what I mean? Cause like, it was butterflies when we got together. Like, when we first got together, like, I was like, man, I'm borderline corny. Like, what am I doing? I'm falling out again. Like, you know what I mean? I'm borderline, like, real deal. But I can't say, too, like, you know, and it's crazy to think about. But, like, you came in my life at a crazy time. Like, just like a league had folded. Come home. My brother died. Like, man, it was a lot. Like, it was so much. COVID hitting. The world shutting down. My brand like on a almost on a hiatus. You know, I was at a tough time. First vehicle had been repoed. It was a lot going on. Like, it was a lot going on. So it's like, I just kind of, you came through and you was just like, man, we had a lot. You realize how long that first year of our relationship was?
Yeah.
That was a lot. So it's just like, for me, I just really looked at it like, man, if she was going to leave, she'd have been left. Like, you know what I mean? After that first year, that solidified a lot for me. I was like, bro, 12 months is a lot. For what we've been through, that was a lot. How many deaths I had in the family? How many deaths you had in the family? So it's like, for us to see that much in 1 year, like, I think I was like, either she my person or she supposed to be my best friend in the whole world. You know what I mean? I just want to let you know, like, for real, you definitely messed my world up. I never thought like that.
And I never, like, I just stated how I felt on the situation. I was never trying to like influence him to not care. Yeah. I was just like, I was just on some like, nah, like, my mom don't like you. Like, of course, I'm going to still respect, each other's boundaries. Like, I'm not going to put her around. She don't really care for you, and I'm not going to put you in that situation, and she going to treat you weird. So I would there would be, like, boundaries. I have to, like, definitely talk to both of y'all. Just be like, I don't know if y'all want to have a relationship or whatever. That's fine. If not, like, I can respect that. Yeah. Of course, when you introduce someone that you are dating or someone you care for heavily to your family, of course you want them to just all blend in like the perfect
the Addams Family.
Yeah, like the perfect Full House,
Full House
episode. Like, but that's not always the case sometimes because of certain situations or certain issues that individuals may have or whatever. Yeah. But it's just like, I say whenever you make that decision on if you're going to mess with this person because your family, don't like them or whatever you decide to do, like, you got to stand on what you're going to do.
Another great point, though, like, even then, say, for instance, like, me, you thought I was a mama's boy. That's another situation. That's a whole another topic. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother topic, bro. But, yeah, just to let y'all in on that, like, Daisha definitely thought I was a...
That's going to be an episode.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
We'll let y'all over to that. But, yeah, like, even, like, so say, like, you think I'm a mama's boy, and even if I am, like, what's the dynamic if, like, I don't really just take her, what she say is, like, that's law, but it's like, that's my girl. What if it is like that? Like, that's my girl. Why do you think girls look at that as such a, like, why can't I have, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
It goes back to boundaries, I feel. Because, like, are you trying to be with your mom or are you trying to be with me?
I feel that. Yeah. I feel that, though.
And you can very well, like, her opinion could matter, but at the end of the day, you still got to do what works for you and your relationship.
It just got to be a
boundaries.
Yeah, boundaries.
Boundaries.
That's going to be episode 2. I'm going to tell y'all right now, that's going to be episode
Number 2.
Yes, for sure. I wouldn't even say stereotype. What was said when I wasn't around? Like, you know how you go to some cookouts and the uncles be like, all right, now, nephew, that's you? All right, then. What was that for me? Like,
I think everybody, they didn't have anything.
Tell the truth. There wasn't nobody that was like.
No, my mama was a little, she felt a little catfished. So
man,
when we first.
Here you go.
when we first started talking, I don't know how the conversation came about, but I told her I was talking to somebody. That's how I was liking you. I told my mama we was still pretty, like, fresh. Yeah. And she was like, oh, okay, And I sent her pictures and from his Instagram. And I sent her, one, you had a suit on, one in your football uniform, I think. Another was like, I think he was like in a jacuzzi, like had your shirt off and stuff. Yeah. And then another one was where he had this beard. Yeah. Thought this man had a beard. Sent it to my mama and everything. Maybe after we hung out, I realized he did not have a beard, right?
Yeah, but your mama just thought, like, that's a well-shaved man.
Yeah.
Like, she just thought.
A grown man. She said, okay, Daisha got her a grown man.
Yeah, then I asked her about that later on. Now that you know I ain't got no beard, am I not a man? Bust out the ass.
She still feel away. She be like,
man, she's hurt.
She be like, you catfished my daughter. But she more upset about it than I was.
Yeah, I'm like, but your daughter not mad though. She was like, yeah, but you catfished my daughter. Yeah.
But other than that, they like best friends now. They argue every time they're together, but
that's the relationship.
Yeah, but they miss each other when they apart. So yeah, but yeah.
Shout out my girl.
Other than that, it was all good things, all positive things.
Yeah. All positive.
Yeah.
What about the male cousin? They went like, "Do think he hard? I'll go over there and smack him right in."
No, I think that's just you that likes it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, I don't think they really like said anything until like the first couple times they actually seen who you really are. Yeah. It was like, nigga, cool dude. I'm like, all right.
Why do you be downplaying it? Why do you be downplaying it?
Because I seen where it was going to go.
Where do you think it was going to go?
Where it is now. They don't care about me.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Daisha could go to church without what? It is just for...
He went to church without me one Sunday. Nobody asked where I was at. He could have killed and buried me somewhere. Do you think they cared?
But nobody say nothing. I came home and she was like, how was church? I was like, it was good. She was like, what happened? I was like, I'm just saying, like, didn't nobody ask where you was at? And then she go to church without me. Hey, I'm Nick. Where Nick? Girl, you ain't, where Nick at? She talking about one day she just gonna say, I don't know where he is. And I'm not, we done. We broke up. How about that now? Since y'all don't love me no more, we broke up.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask this. Let me start off the question.
Go ahead.
What did your family think about me?
So,
just being around.
So the more and more you came around, I think like kind of how your family was waiting for me to like just open up and be bubbly. I get comfortable fast. So that's me.
Yeah,
that's just
second
who
time.
second time I was like, oh, y'all was mad that I was quiet? All right, bet. That's how I was. But yours, like, you know, you're a female and you like, you know.
It take me a minute to like.
Yeah, but.
I don't care how many times. What would you say I like officially like warmed up for real?
I'm saying like within this last year of our relationship.
Really?
I mean, like truly, like, hey, and like you used to never walk around. You never walked around. Like I could be like, hey, baby, come here. You want to play? Can you make me some? Or like, or she'll walk up. I thought that was so weird. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody this well behaved. Like, come on, man, like get up. But nah,
you know
for real,
what
like, it was just weird.
I don't like small talk, and I know I have to like small talk to obviously get to know my man's family, and even like we didn't have like you didn't make the small talk like I don't know, cause you know like when y'all know like when you bring somebody around your family and your family trying to get to know, but not like you know still trying to see if they like you, like you know, and you trying to really figure out like, damn, should I really be myself or should I just sit back and observe because I don't want to offend nobody? And so I would think I was just trying to like avoid the small talk, and I think it came off as like she weird or she quiet or does she like here? She like to be here, and whole time just really just trying to figure out like how people operate because I could joke, me and you joke different, like and then you ain't afraid to joke with somebody because they warm up to you easily because you know you already loud, you funny, you, like you know. And me, I have like a dry sense of humor, and like it might not go off as well. And they like, what the fuck wrong? Like you know. So I was just, I'm in my head like, now I don't want to say nothing that they gon', you know, they really gonna tell him like, stop fucking with that girl, she weird. I'm just like, for real. And the whole time at the house. Like, with me and him, I'm cracking jokes, turning flips upside down, and he just like, I just really want you to show my family. I'm just like,
No, and it's like, what I had to learn, though, is that's your personality, and I vibe with it so well because it's like, I always used to say this, and it's so crazy because, like, I literally prayed for who you are, and it's so funny to me. Like, I literally prayed for it. I was like, Lord, but don't give her to me if I ain't ready. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, for you to come around, and that's one of the things that I have to deal with, I have to remember. Because I remember I had females who just like instantly act like they know my brother, or instantly like, hey sis, to my sister, and I'm just like, or like, hey mama. I've always hated that. I love that about you. So I'm gonna tell you like one thing we've never even discussed this. I love that so much about you. Like you don't try to like, hey mama, hey, like you don't force, you just like, hey Miss April. You know what I mean? Like you speak to her and you got your own relation. And that's one thing I could say, like I commend you so much. Like you just literally paved your own way. You didn't like, they know you as Daisha or Shug now, but they know you as Shug. They don't know you like that's Nick's girlfriend. Or like, you know what I mean? Like, and even when they trying to like somebody else around and they like, who is that? They like, oh, that's Shug. It's not like, they not trying to introduce you to other family members as Nick's girlfriend. They don't want like, it's like subconsciously they don't want to like, they don't want you to look at, no, they don't want you to be looked at as Nick's girlfriend, even though you are. They like, nah, she gonna be here for, it's, you know what I mean? Underlined. They like, yeah, nah, she gonna be here kind of. I feel like subconscious though, like I said. But I think that was so interesting to me that you never like forced no relationship, even though I was. I'm like, bro, my brother, like, you know, he cool. My sister, like, you know, I'm extra forcing.
I'm just like, okay.
But you like, all right, cool. And like, when I tell you, like, I know that sounds crazy, but like within this last year, baby, I just now seen you really open up to like my family and like walk around the house. Like you open the refrigerator in my mom's crib. Like, You know what I mean? Like, you can go get your own bottle of water at my brother's crib, at my sister's crib. Like, you walking around talking to them. Like, you know, I don't have to, like, speak for you. And I know I really never, like, had to. But I just,
you did.
Yeah, like, I was just like, yeah, she, like, they'd be like, oh, so what's your name? I was like, Daisha. They'd be like, oh, where you from? She from Conway. And I know they probably like, nigga, like, can I talk to her? Nigga? But it's like, in my mind, I just want the process to speed up. I just want to get to the part where everybody under the same roof at this white picket fence and we kicking it for Christmas. I'd be ready to rush it, you know what I'm saying? So that's just funny though. Like, I love your dynamic. Like, when it comes to situations like that, like, you literally are everything I'm not. Like, where you overthinking, I'm underthinking. Where I'm overthinking, you underthinking. Yeah. And so it's just kind of like, you know, I don't really know how to put it into words, but it just perfectly, like, melt together though. But that's funny though. That's super funny. And it wasn't like, even when I say force, I don't want y'all to think like I just was crazy. Like, hey, Ma, I'm putting y'all out in the group chat. It wasn't that crazy.
He was just excited.
I was really, really excited. Like,
really excited.
It's happening. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you be geeked up, bro. Like,
and
you
it
like.
Made me anxious.
Yeah, it gave her anxiety. Like,
because I don't know. Because I didn't know, like, what they was expecting because of, like, you know how, like, loud and outspoken you are.
Yeah.
I don't know if they was like, oh, I know Nick ain't get no choir. Like, she got to be on the same
level.
I
feel like they did think you was
and I'm
loud,
just like, I ain't got nothing to say. Like, or she ain't talking. I ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah.
And the whole time, Nick can have a conversation with a wall. And I'm just...
I don't like how you say
if you know this man, he can have a conversation with a wall.
Hey, not too much though.
But you can. And so it's easy for people to warm up to him. But me, I'm just like...
It be your facial expressions. Like, yo, you got a face for...
I don't have any.
Several different situations. When you're ready to go, it's the same face. Yo, ready to go face is the same as I'm chilling. I'm just on my phone. Like, I'm really enjoying myself. Those are the exact same face. When I tell you that was pivotal for me to see you, like, this year open up to my family. I mean, it took forever in my mind, but I mean.
Whole time with this year, we're going on year 4.
Yeah.
It took me a minute. Yeah, it takes me.
2023 is when you finally got comfortable around my family. Yeah. And we've been together since 2020.
Now, should it have taken that long? No. Yeah. But did it? It did. But hey, I'm glad where we at. I think they starting to see, like, well, I think they've always seen why, just based off like how he talked me up. Like, you know, they were like, okay, like, he was here for a reason, but now they actually seeing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, like, it made me feel better.
No, for
Even
real.
though, like, I would still feel the same, you know, I would still be content in my relationship, whether, you know, they did or
didn't, yeah.
But it,
so you genuinely think you would feel the exact same way about me if my family absolutely didn't like you, or your family absolutely didn't like me? You think we were exact same position? You think we'll be still, like, as equally happy, as equally proud of each other?
I would be.
Wow.
I can only speak for myself. How I would.
Right. No, but you genuinely think.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I like that, though.
Because,
That's crazy. You literally do not care.
I can't care.
I like that.
I personally would be, like, I would be fine. Like, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I think
it would be sad.
I gotta be honest. I gotta be transparent. That's what this platform is for. I feel like I'd be pissed.
What?
Like, I think I'd be broken. Like, would I continue life? Yes. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Will we go about doing our thing? Yes. But I think that, like, it'll be like a chink in my armor that I wasn't able to glue the family together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I take pride in being a glue to my family. Like, I really take pride in it. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, for me to, like, I would feel like I failed at something else. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I failed at like, just making it all work together. And would I, like, second guess if we supposed to be together if they didn't like you? I don't see it. You know what I mean? I don't think so. But as far as, like, just us kicking it, because I got that vision, you know what I'm saying? I got that vision of, like, us all kicking it, you know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy to me to think, why would I pick a person that somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all really don't like her. And I think I'll eventually get over it, but I think, like I said, it'll just be a chink in the armor. Like,
and I think if that was to happen, like, I'm not saying it wouldn't still hurt me or affect me, but, like, I can't allow that to, like, consume my decision making.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like, would I be sad, mom, and then like Nick, and I'm just head over heels, and I'm like, after all, like, of me, actually trying, to like put y'all around and actually trying to show like y'all's personalities, I think I would, like I said, I have to make that decision and stand on it.
Yeah, but that's good. I think this is a good stopping point. I think we really got to at least just break the ice and finally start the episode, guys. This has been years in the making, and we really, really hope y'all enjoyed it. A lot of things that we want to continue to grow on, and just watch our growth and just keep continuing to document it.
Be on the lookout. In further videos, we will be asking you all to send us questions. We're going to have a dedicated episode to just answering questions. It could be anything personal, business related, family related, relationship related.
Yeah, I'm going to start a petition, though, very, very soon for y'all to sign and date for us to go ahead and get Shug to change her Instagram name to Shug. I am Shug. If we do that, I would do it.
What you gonna do?
I would do some nice things for this podcast. I would do a giveaway. I don't care. To the audience, to the listeners, I would do something major. But we close this show, man. We are thankful, so thankful for y'all just tuning in. Y'all understand how much this means to us. Even just starting this off, it was so much going on. Like, for about 30 minutes, the devil was really, really busy. And that's what let us know that this is going to be something powerful and something life-changing. Yeah. Just bear with us. We'll get more and more comfortable on screen. We'll get more and more in-depth on conversations. This was just literally to break the ice. Episode uno. We hope y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think that's it. Be on the lookout for episode 2.
Episode 2. Episode 1 in the books. And
I'm feeling
cut.
better. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better.